Hey there. It has been over 3 months since I last made a video, so a lot has changed in the garden. I've got a lot of things are harvested, a lot of things still need to be cleared out. Yeah, it's just been a lot busier 3 months than I expected, so didn't really have time to make videos. But today I'm going to take out the sugar beets that I had. So we're gonna harvest those and hopefully make some sugar with those in a later video, and plant some garlic. So that's what we're gonna do today. Here we go. Corn here. It never really grew that tall, and I don't think I'm gonna get any corn out of it. I had a few cobs here, but like something ate them. So that's unfortunate. Something ate all the tassels off of them, so like the kernels never developed because something came and ate all of the tassels before they could get pollinated. So yeah, that's a bummer. I had a watermelon that grew out of here, but it was too late in the season, so no watermelons this year. Plant those earlier next time. Here are the sugar beets. They did pretty good, I think. I mean, there's a lot of foliage at least. We'll see how big the beetroots actually are. Let's see. A lot of dirt. Not that much root. Oh, there we go. That's actually pretty decent. Okay. Not bad, actually. There we go. So these are sugar beets. So they're not red like the regular beets you might be used to seeing. They're a lot lighter. Wow, look at this one. This is actually one of the ones that overwintered last year, which they're not even really supposed to do that, but I accidentally left a couple of them in the ground. So you see how much bigger that one is. Wow, that's a good one. These actually went to seed, and I harvested those seeds too for next year. Oh, this is just a baby. But all the beets have to come out because I'm going to use this bed for the garlic. So even these little ones come out. This is another one that overwintered. So let's see how big it is. Oh, that's actually, there we go. Nice. There's like two of them that got twisted together. That's pretty cool. And, oh, it's a pretty good size one. It broke off when I took it out though. But it's pretty good. And the rest of them are all ones that I started from seed this year. So they're probably going to be smaller. See, they grow in bunches like this. There's two here, and that last one I had, there were two that grew together. Because the seed pods, when you plant a seed, it's actually 4 seeds that are like connected. And so you end up, they always grow in bunches like this. These aren't that impressive, but they're big enough. You can actually eat the foliage of the sugar beets too. They're all edible and a little bit sweet. Deer like it a lot though, so if you live somewhere where there's a lot of deer, put a cage around them because they will come and eat your sugar beet leaves. They love that. Oh, don't have to worry about that here. We just have raccoons and squirrels and coyotes, but they don't eat the beets. This one's a classic beet shape. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a good one. The one I just started this year. It's like the biggest one, I think. Okay, so that cleans out the bed. So the next thing, we're gonna prepare the bed for the garlic. Gonna mix in some compost, till the soil, get it all prepared. So we'll be back. All right, we got the garlic. This is some garlic I got at the local co-op gardening store. It's kind of a fancy variety of like purple garlic, so something you can't readily get in the grocery store. So that should be fun. Basically what you do is break it apart. Break it apart into the individual cloves like this, and then you're going to put each one of these in the soil about 2 to 3 inches down, pointing up like this, and about 6 inches apart. So I've got a 2x4 bed here, so I should be able to do about 3 rows of these guys all the way to the end. So let's go. Here's the first row. Just kind of dig a little hole, put it in there, cover it up. The thing with garlic is you want to plant it in the fall because it needs the cold weather to be able to grow. It needs about 16 weeks of cold weather. So you can either plant it in the fall like this, or if you want to plant it in the spring, you can do that, but you've got to force it like a bulb. I mean, it is a bulb, I guess, but you got to put it in the fridge so that it has that cold temperature so that it can sprout. But I like to get them going in the fall. They'll usually actually come up. This is a little bit late. I usually try to plant them closer to like the first or second week of October. So I'm getting started a little bit late this year, but normally they will come up and they'll actually have a few inches of growth before the frost comes. They'll be big enough and hardy enough that they can survive that. So I think this should still work though. They're pretty hardy and it doesn't really get that cold here. All right, so that was one bulb. I'm gonna try to do 2 more. We'll see. I might have a few cloves left over to use for dinner. All right, here's the second clove. Where did I leave off? I think it was about here. I dig down and find a garlic. Okay, we're good. Let's see, like that. And there. And the thing with garlic too, this year I forgot to save my garlic from last year, so I ended up just having to buy more. But you can just save 1 or 2 of the heads of garlic and use those to plant the next year. You want to pick the biggest one typically, so whenever your 1 or 2 biggest heads of garlic were, those are the ones that you want to use to plant next year, so that way you're always getting bigger and better ones, and also helping them to adapt to your specific climate and any changes in the climate and stuff. So that's the trick with garlic. That's good. Got our garlics planted. Oh, see you in the spring. Here's the lineup of all the beet roots. So I chopped the foliage off. That's a pretty good haul. Next we'll clean them up and weigh them, see what we're working with.